Hey y'all, welcome to episode 2 of History of. We're going to be going deeper into the beginning history of Ohio. We're going to be starting with some of the Native American tribes. We're going to start episode 2 talking about the Erie tribe. They were based primarily in the northern of Ohio. Obviously, what is Lake Erie. They had no known European visitation from what I was able to find. So a lot of the information on the tribe is either third hand or a French trapper who knew somebody in a tribe who claimed to be Erie or who said they knew things about the Erie. So it's very hard to find information about them firsthand. They were speculated to be an Iroquoian-speaking people. Mostly based on similarities to other Iroquoian-speaking peoples that were found either in the archaeological record or from the French-speaking trappers and traders who were in the area of the Ohio Valley and the Great Lakes region, who would have known been in communication with another tribe who knew the Erie. They lived in sedimentary villages that were very densely populated. Their entire range extended from what is currently Buffalo, New York to the north, south to Toledo, and all the way to Pittsburgh. They had a very wide range of area that they controlled. There have been 2 identified settlements, as far as my research suggests. If there's more, please tell me. I always like learning new things. So if you know something I don't, please throw it in the comments. The downfall of the Erie, not necessarily society, but the individualization of them as a people started in about the 1650s. They started to block access to the Ohio hunting grounds to other nations, namely the Iroquois, the 5 nations of the Iroquois to be specific, and with blocking access to those hunting grounds, it led to warfare between the Erie and the Iroquois, the 5 nations of the Iroquois. The Iroquois defeated the Erie in 1654 and achieved complete victory in 56, so 2 years later. At that point, the Erie never really recovered, from what I found. They essentially were broken up and almost divided into other neighboring tribes of Iroquois-speaking people. Probably why they think they spoke an Iroquoian language. It's a lot easier for them to ingratiate into a tribe if they already spoke a similar language. Sorry, I have my notes and I lost track of myself. Okay, yep, there it is. From what I found, one of the last bands of Erie to surrendered in 1680 to the Seneca tribes. And then the Erie were counted among the Iroquois peoples that held the Ohio Valley during the 1700s. So when a lot more European immigration happened and white people started coming into the Ohio Valley, they found these Iroquois-speaking people. Among them were doubtlessly Erie. They just weren't called that necessarily. In 1817, some of the Ohio Seneca people actually did receive a reservation on the Sandusky River. And then they were, of course, like almost all Native peoples, removed to what was then called Indian Territory in Oklahoma. I did not find if they specifically had a Trail of Tears story, but again, I could have not found it. If you know one, please put it in the comments. I would love to learn something new. But beginning in 1888, they or their descendants were given land on the Seneca reservations in what is currently Ottawa and Delaware counties in Oklahoma. Again, this was the history of the Erie people in Ohio. It is very hard to find some because they are not considered they are essentially a tribe that is lost. They are gone. People still can, I'm sure, trace themselves back to the Erie, but with warfare and them being kind of dispersed and captured by different Iroquois-speaking bands, I'm sure that's very hard. But that is the end of my story of the Erie. I believe next we will be doing the Miami peoples of Ohio, so keep an eye out for that. Should be next week. Should. But thank you for watching, and please like the video and follow along. I will be doing more of these, and that's it. Bye!